Good morning, YouTube. Once again, it's Kennard. Vernon Stewart here for the podcast, Talking Auburn Sports. Go ahead and like the video, comment, and subscribe to Vernon Speaks Sports. Auburn, as always, is great to be an Auburn Tiger, War Eagle. A heart-pounding win for Auburn last night against Vanderbilt, 83-79. The Auburn Tigers stretched their record out to 14-0 and now have 3 straight wins over Vanderbilt after losing 13 straight, winning 2 straight. Now Auburn has won 3 straight over Vanderbilt. Auburn was up 78-77 with 1 minute and 15 seconds left in a ball game where Auburn actually had a double-digit lead at one time. See, these are the things that I talked about. When I talked about the Auburn Tigers and some of the concerns that I had with the Tigers is their inability to really latch on to those leads. And another concern of mine continues to be Auburn's inability to even find mid-range shots, let alone when they do have mid-range shots, able to make them. Now, what I mean by mid-range shots, I'm talking about around the free throw area, around the perimeter, usually with motion plays, those shots come open. But Auburn tends to rely very heavily on the inside game and the three-point game. The three-point game definitely wasn't there, as Auburn was 25% from three-point range. Also, shooting as a whole under 50% last night. But one good thing about Auburn is normally they don't win the rebound battle. They won the rebound battle, and the turnover differential was pretty much even. I thought Isaac Okoro had a great game, had a monster dunk in that particular game to continue to win for Auburn. But I just don't want Auburn's inability to basically put teams away to ultimately become a portion of their demise in having a loss. I'm not doubting that Auburn will probably lose a couple of games this year during the regular season, but they don't necessarily have to. This is a very talented basketball team, and Austin Wiley with another double-double. I kept telling you guys about the center position for Auburn. Austin Wiley becoming a force for the Auburn Tigers, having a double-double last night. Several other guys had double-digit scoring, and I think this was a huge win for Auburn as they continue in this SEC stretch. Got Georgia coming up next, which will be a huge game for the Auburn Tigers. One of the best starts for the Auburn Tigers SEC-wise in quite some time. If you reflect back on last year, Auburn in their first 14 SEC games going 7-7, and then the improbable run all the way to the Final Four, which ended in a 1-point loss to Virginia on last year. We look forward to continuing to see these exciting Auburn Tigers, but man, got to put these games away, though. This game was way too close for comfort. This is a game Anthony Williams and I talked about last night. Anthony Williams, former 1A player of the year, Mr. Alabama for Class 1A in basketball, went to Lochapoka High School in Alabama, is a Former Vanderbilt basketball player, and he was spot on with his depiction of Vanderbilt having a very talented team. Jerry Stackhouse really has something brewing up there at Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt almost stole one from Auburn last night. Go ahead and like the video, comment, and subscribe to Vernon Speaks Sports Auburn. Always great to be an Auburn Tiger, War Eagle.